This is Tammy. Message. I have had a brain tumor removed. Did you see that where Biden's son just lost it? You know, you have to ask yourself. Very few people die of these tumors and things. They generally die from the chemo or radiation they've achieved. And I said this before, I was watching this surgical show, and this black surgeon had this, she was about 12 years old, had her brain opened up. And he's sitting there on the chair with her brain open, talking to the camera. And he's saying to the camera that, yes, this is the second time I've been in here or something. And they said, this tumor's from the chemo and radiation we gave her. Just as if it was nothing. Just as if it was nothing. And I'm going, oh my God. So, man, that's something else here. Which has receptors for progesterone and estrogen, and appears to be hormonally driven. I have concerns about wild yam due to its hormone-like effects in the body. The tumor was partially removed and could regrow. I am also wondering about the estrogens in red clover. I have read that the plant estrogens in soy products are beneficial, but they definitely initiate the tumor site. They definitely irritate the tumor site, and I have a right to be concerned. Am I right to be concerned? I think you're very right to be concerned about soy estrogen. Soy initiates or turns on estrogen receptors, and that's what's going on there. I don't think when you're dealing in, let me see, which one did you ask about? Wild yam. I don't know. I don't think so. I think you're going to find more of an anti-inflammatory effect of wild yam, which is really good. These are precursors. These are not actual steroids. So that would, but of all the steroids, you would want your corticosteroids. You wouldn't, you're right, want your estrogens because they're acidic. But notice that when you take the soy, and it cannot even be from the estrogen kick of the soy, it can also be from the acid of soy. Soy is very acidic. So you have to consider that anything acidic in the body, you're going to feel that site because it's highly acidic. Now here's the thing. You got to get this tumor out of there. Period. End of story. It's not about if it could grow. It's of the lymph system. It will grow because surgically you haven't fixed anything. You've just removed. You have to fix why you have it. So this is vital, dear one, that you address this and get the rest of that damn tumor out of there. Kidneys and adrenals. Focus, filter, all right? GI tract, your head's sitting right up on your GI tract. Get that cleaned out. GI broom, stomach and bowel number ones. Go after that kidney filtration. Get your kidneys filtering. You must do this because the filtration then allows a pathway for this to drain. Work on those neurolymphatic points down your back daily. And get this opened up, this lymph drainage opened up, hot and cold applications to the head. Stay away from proteins. Put yourself on a grape fast. Don't take that tumor as going to stay there. Get it out. Essential, because nothing stays the same, my dear one. And when it's the lymph system, it only can grow unless you fix the lymph system. So, this is a must-do. This isn't, we sit and watch this. There's no sitting and watching tumors because I can just tell you what's going to happen. It's a no-brainer. Very few people go through surgeries and the tumor stays the same. I don't even know anyone. So, you're right in so many ways. And one way, Tammy, get this thing out of there. Very, very important. I wouldn't worry about my hormones or things like that. Red clover's a good lymphatic herb. I wouldn't even worry about it. I'm not sure that I would mess with wild yam at all right now anyway. It's an anti-inflammatory. We use it in female formulas. It's a progesterone precursor, so to speak. I would be working on my kidneys. I would be working on my adrenal glands, my GI tract, and my lymph system aggressively. I would candle my ears. I would start trying to do everything that promotes a cold and flu-like symptom, which is detox, detox, detox. Find somebody that's sick and go hug them. Do whatever you need to do to trip yourself and go out and play in the snow bare naked. I don't care. Anything to trip a cold and flu, and you're going to start discharging tons of mucus out of the head. That'll give you a reprieve a little bit. But you've got to get this out of here, honey, the right way, okay? Very important. So if you can't do that, have someone here work with you, because you don't sit and just let this sit there. And you don't want to develop any scar tissue or anything like that in the head from the surgery. See, there's a lot of things to think about in these sort of problems and going surgically. And when you go in and only have it partially removed surgically, I don't know. If its symptoms are warning that, yes. If not, go on a fast and start getting it out, because once you open up tissue, you know, you can scar and develop some serious problems. So you've got to go through this anyway. You've got to go through detox irregardless, because you got to fix why you have the brain tumor. And the why is always the lymph system. These are lymphoma. These are the lymph system. Doesn't have to be cancerous. Who cares? Matter of fact, who cares if a tumor has cancer cells in it or not? Who cares? That is an isolated batch of fluid that your body felt it was so acidic it had to isolate it. Now, it's interstitial fluid, so it can be around cells, and yes, those cells are going to be chewed up, absolutely. But they're already in a protective sac. A tumor is a protective sac, a pocket. It's already isolated. You don't have to worry about it. And it'll keep growing when you keep producing acid that you can't eliminate. Open up the pathway through the kidneys, and the tumor will stop growing. Not opening up the pathway and then getting to where the tumor is, that's the other thing. You've got to not only get your kidneys filtering, but it takes a while to open up the pathway to the lymph nodes and then to the tumor. Tumors are on the other side of the lymph nodes by the cells. So that's why it's so important. They can be on this side, I guess, but you'll find them on the other side more than not. And you just have to open up these pathways to get this lymph to start draining. If you go punching on the tumor, you've just opened up a sac the body felt was so poisonous and so cell effective it needed to isolate that. Do you need a biopsy to tell if it's cancerous or not? Who cares? Does it change anything? No. It changes your idea of giving chemo, blah, 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 blah. That's the insanity of those guys. And that will be changing. Let me tell you, it's not going to be fun for them, because this is Slaughter City. So get this tumor out of here, and that's nothing but opening up the pathway. You don't have to biopsy the tumor. Many times that explodes your problem, and it takes a while to get to there. Well, you start damaging all kinds of cells then, because now it's just burning, 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 burning. This is hot, burning sewage. So the body isolates it for your protection. Now, understanding the system as you guys do, you're miles ahead of every other human on this planet. If you don't understand your lymph system, there's no getting well, because you don't understand what you're up against, so you're treating your problems. And you can't treat your problems, Mr. Phone. Okay, get that out of there, sweetheart. No. I'd be get on the 14-week program, or have someone connect here with Marcy, me, or Jen, and get this out of here. Don't monkey around with that.